Welcome to School of Thought. Today we're making a flame broiled steak with some flame broiled onions without the need of a grill or a broiler at the comfort of my own kitchen. So stay tuned. So we first start off with the spice rub that we're going to marinate the steaks with. And here I have about half a tablespoon of each spice that I'll be using. Starting off with some sea salt, garlic powder, oregano, basil, and onion powder. Make sure to mix the spices evenly to fully balance the flavors. And yes, my hands are clean and sanitized. Now the cut of meat I'm going with today are these beautiful lamb chop steaks, but for this recipe you can use the steak of your choice. One thing you do want to make sure is that it has a balanced fat content and not too lean. Now here I'll be applying some extra virgin olive oil on both sides of the steak to fully incorporate our spice rub and infuse those flavors. And of course, before we forget, the spices we're using today are brought to you in part by KandyBowlExpress, our sponsor for this video. They carry a whole line of spices perfect for all your recipes. Give them a visit. The link to KandyBowlExpress is in the description below. Now make sure to evenly rub the flavors on both sides of the steak before letting it marinate in the fridge for at least 30 minutes to 1 hour. Now we get a pan going on medium heat. Drizzle on some more of that extra virgin olive oil. Get the pan nice and hot for that perfect sear. After a short marinade, you got all those flavors of those spices infused in every coating of that steak. You know it's going to come out awesome. Now what we want to do is sear that steak 3 to 4 minutes each side to seal in all those flavors with that Maillard reaction. Three to 4 minutes on the other side and we're almost done. But of course we can't forget there's one more last and important step to get that flame broiled taste. To get that flame broiled flavor, I'll be using my butane torch. Always comes in handy when I want that grilled fiery finish. And you want to make sure to keep that flame moving without having to burn the steak. Wow, and the smell coming off this steak is just amazing. And I'll just be flipping this steak and repeating the flame broil on the other side as well. We're getting that color that we like with that torch. The color on that glistening steak looks perfect. Alright, that steak is right about done now with that perfect flame brulee. And we're going to take it out, set it on a plate, and let it rest for a little bit while we begin on our onions. I'm using a regular onion here, but you can use any onion that you like. Shallots, Vidalia. It's that flame broiled brulee in addition with all those flavors that we have on the pan that we're going to incorporate into this onion that's going to take this onion to the next level. Now I'll be cutting it semicircle, 1/4 to 1/2 inch in size. Now we drop it into the pan with all those flavors still in there from the steak. You want to keep mixing it for about 2 to 3 minutes till the onions are translucent. With the pan still going on medium heat, put the onions to the side and get it ready for that flame brulee. Now just as the steak, we want to keep that torch moving just to crisp up some of the onions and get that flame broiled flavor. After giving it a few minutes to rest, the steaks are ready, and we're going to put the onions right next to it, and we're about to dig in. And here's the masterpiece. In about 10 to 15 minutes, you got yourself an awesome steak dish, flame broiled. All right, let's give it a bite. Wow, there's just no words to how great this tastes. The spices balance perfectly with the steak. The aroma and the onions complement that flame broiled flavor perfectly. You guys definitely got to give this one a try. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe for more.